any gliders or equivalent? Okay, so I've got these bad boys. Bridget, you got socks, good. You're gonna need space to do like full body, like plank and back body work, okay? If you don't have gliders, no problem. Socks, as Bridget showed, would be fine, or washcloths would be good. Paper plates work best on a carpet floor, or sometimes socks are okay. And if you have a Pilates ball, grab that. Oh yes, Kelly, you've got the gliders, I love that. If you have the Pilates ball, you want it to be just slightly deflated, so you don't want it to be super blown up, so let some of that air out, Bridget. If you don't have the Pilates ball, no problem. You can always roll up the mat. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of extension work for our core. It's gonna be a lot of fun, hey Sid? Let's go ahead. The playlist is EPH 8-week powerhouse. Starts with I Feel It Coming. Let's go ahead and press play in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Starting with our warm-up from our head down to our toes. I know in your guys' version of me, my head is slightly cut off, but that's because I want to make sure you see everything going on down below. So let's go ahead, inhale our chin down towards our chest, over to one side. Exhale back and around. Yes. Oh, just sighing out the pressures from the day, releasing any tension or anxiety that maybe crept up and were being held in the muscles, in the upper back, maybe along the shoulders and the neck. Letting it all go. Go ahead and reverse direction when you're done with that rotation. Starting to think about the weight being equally distributed across the feet, a softness in the knees, your hips and pelvis over those heels and your rib cage over those hips. Ooh, got a little itch in my nose. There's some sort of tree that's like shedding right now because we're going into fall. So if I sneeze or anything, that's why. You might be experiencing that in DC with the blooming of everything. Exactly, yeah. Go ahead and lift your head up through center. Let's go ahead, inhale, lift one arm up and over, grounding into both feet and flexing in that rib cage, creating space and breathing into that side body. Exhale, lift it up, other side. Good, so we want to think about our hips sort of staying in place, our pelvis facing forward, and really trying to gain, oh yeah, stretch, length, and mobility in the rib cage. Good, other side. Oh, really reach, that feels good. Exhale, lift it up. Both arms up overhead, inhale. Exhale, elbows out wide, baby back bend. Open up that chest. I was at a computer all day. I'm sure some of you were too. Inhale, hands up overhead. Exhale, open up. We don't do enough of opening across the chest this past year in particular, so this is really important for us to do. Inhale, hands up overhead. Let's roll it down. Exhale, think about going over a beach ball, sending your belly button back down the spine, towards the spine as your hands come down towards the ground. Inhale, start to roll it on up. Again, micro bend in those knees, trying to keep those hips still, not moving forward or back, and articulating that spine one vertebrae at a time. Again, arms up overhead. Inhale, exhale. Roll it on down, reach over that beach ball, send those hands towards the ground. Inhale, lift it up as if someone's pulling a string from your belly button through the back of the body. Stacking one vertebrae up at a time. Good. Let's do a little bit of shoulder rolls. Inhale, those shoulders up by your ears. Exhale, open up that chest and send those shoulders down the back body. Inhale, up. Exhale. Open. Two more. Inhale up. Exhale, open. Last one. Good. Shake it all out. I feel nice and ready. Let's go ahead and step towards the back of our mat. Our feet are going to be about hips distance apart, so make sure that they are underneath your sits bones or your hips. and you're gonna wanna be facing forward. We're gonna do some of that roll down action again. So inhale those arms up overhead. Exhale, start to roll it down a little bit quicker this time. Hands coming down towards the ground. Inhale, take 3 giant steps forward with your hands until you come into your plank position. Exhale, hold here. We're warming up this core. Inhale, step back in 3 big steps with your hands until you're in your forward fold. Exhale here. Inhale, roll it all the way up. Arms coming up overhead. Again. Exhale, roll it on down. I'm going to come watch you. Inhale, 3 steps forward with your hands. Come into your plank. Exhale, hold. Now let's hold here for a count of 8. Keep breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and exhale any air that you have in your lungs here. Inhale as you walk back with your hands, 3 giant steps coming into your forward fold. Exhale here. Inhale, starting to roll it all the way up, coming up to standing. Good. So we're starting to feel that engagement in the core, right, as we're holding that plank position. One more time, inhale those arms up overhead. Send that belly button to spine. Exhale, roll it on down. Inhale, walk it out to plank. And hold here. Squeeze those glutes. Tiny little tuck in that tail, just to help you keep a neutral spine. Inhaling into your side and back lungs, pushing through those shoulders, pushing away from the ground. Exhaling, wrapping all of those muscles around the spine to support it. Inhale here. On your exhale, send your bum to the sky, pressing back into a downward facing dog. Really thinking about spreading your fingers out wide, pressing into each of those, and then start to pedal out the legs. So while we're here, you're looking back towards your feet or towards your shins or thighs. Your head is in between your arms. But notice if your knees are in line with your hips, if your feet are in line with your knees. Okay? Another full breath here, maybe coming up onto both toe pads. Exhale, dropping both heels down towards the ground. Inhale, coming into our plank position. Exhale, dropping those knees down, and then coming back and sitting on them. All right, so we're pretty warmed up. Now, if you have the Pilates ball, we're going to get prepped to go into our quick and ab series. If you have the Pilates ball, you're going to put it towards the top of the mat, and we're going to lay on it, shoulder blades on the ball. If you do not have the ball, you're going to take your mat, and you're going to roll it up. All right? So completely rolled up. And you're going to sit in front of it. And then when you lay down, you want the mat to be like by the shoulder blades, so that when you put your hands behind you and you lay your head back, you feel like there's an extension in the spine. Okay? Like you're kind of arching through the spine. If you have the Pilates ball, it's the same thing. So the ball comes behind the shoulder blades, hands come behind the head, interlock the fingers, rest the head in your hands, and lay the head down towards the ground. All right, so whichever one you have, find your position. Bend the knees, plant your feet down on the ground, head relaxes on the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, lift up only until you're in a neutral spine. So we're going from extension to neutral. Inhale back, exhale, lift. Feel that engagement in your abdomen. Inhale back, exhale, lift to neutral. So we're not lifting so high that we're in a crunch, right? We're inhaling down, exhaling until we have a nice straight spine. Here we go. Lower for 2 and lift for 2. All right, so now our elbows are out wide. Keep going with this move. Your head is heavy in the hands. We want to take everything out of the neck. Inhale back, exhale, lift. On your lift, when you exhale, you want to really wrap those abs around the spine. Here we go. Good. For 4. Awesome. You guys look great. 3, 2. Nice, slow and control. This is our Quake and Ab series today. Last one. Exhale, lift. Hold it here. So we're in that lifted neutral position. Lift your right toes up towards the ceiling. So extend your right leg long. As you come out of extension, lower your leg towards the ground. Exhale, lift leg and chest. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We lower for 2 and lift for 2. Here we go. Good. Nice, slow and controlled. Feel equal weight across both of your bones. Both sides of your sacrum, both hip bones. Here we go. As you extend back, do not completely release your abdominal engagement. Good. For 4. Here we go for 3. And 2. Slow it down for me, Kelly. Last one. Extend. And bend. Hold it here. All right? So our leg is up. Our chest is up. Let's pulse that leg and chest towards one another. So now we're coming into our crunch. Yes. Oh my God. You guys feel it? Here we go. Almost there. Keep going. Oh, you got it. Keep breathing. For 4. You got it, Bridget. 3, 2, 1. Extend yourself long over that ball or mat. Extend your right leg long on the ground. Take a quick stretch. Bend into that right foot and that right knee. Plant the right foot down. Extend your left leg long. Exhale as you lift your leg and chest up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower this side. Here we go. Good, almost there. You got it. Keep going for 4. And 3. Good. 2. 1. Hold it up. All right. So we have that leg lifted. Our chest is in neutral. Start to pulse. Leg towards chest and chest towards leg. Almost there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that leg down, extend over that ball or mat, send your arms out wide, extend both legs long. Take a breather. Sid, does that feel okay with the block under you? Okay.
It feels fine, I just have a weird rib, so that's why I was like holding it side.
Okay. Did that wasn't causing you any pain? Okay. You got like a floating rib, right? Yeah. Roll over to your side and lift yourself up. Place that ball, or if you have the ball or the block, place that away. And grab whatever you're going to use to glide. Come into all fours in your quadruped position. And then make sure that your toes are underneath each of those gliders. Okay? We're going to be doing a lot of stuff in a full arm plank position, so if at any point you need to come off of your wrists and circle them out, please do so whenever you need to. Does everyone have something to glide with? Yeah? Good. Okay. If not, you can always do this without gliders. It's just way more fun with them. So if we come into our quadruped position, I want us to inhale, exhale here. Wrap those transverse abs around that spine. Include those back extensors. Inhale, extend your right leg back. Exhale, draw that knee back in. Just go with this movement here so that we can find our plank. For 2. Your hips should not move. They shouldn't change position as we extend that leg back and pull it back. Other side. Left leg goes long. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, return. I'm going to come check you out. You got 4 more. Good. Make sure both sits bones are facing the ground, or both hip bones rather. And 2. Last one. Good. Let's get ready. Both legs out. Find your plank. Here we go. Nice and slow. We're going to draw that right knee in. Extend it out. Draw that left knee in. Let's switch here. Trying to keep that torso stable. Here we go. Slow mountain climbers. You guys got this. For 4. Good, Bridget, look just in front. Exactly. Better. 3, 2, and 1. Extend long. So we're in our plank position. Inhale your right foot out 4 inches. Exhale, draw back in line with that hip. Stay with that side, out to the side, and back. Four more. We're going to do left side, and then we're going to take a break. 2. Last one. Left side. Out 4 inches. Exhale, draw it in. You got 5 more. Here we go. You got this. Push through those shoulders. 3. Yes. Push, push. You got it. 2. 1. Draw those knees underneath your chest. Come back, sit on your heels, and circle out those wrists. You guys did awesome. That's great. We're going to come down to our forearms to give our wrists a little bit of a break. If you want, put part of your mat underneath your forearms. If not, just on the ground, whatever surface you're using is fine. You want to make sure your arms are in an 11. They look like 11, and your elbows are in line with your shoulders. Curl your toes under. Place both toe pads on those gliders. Inhale, send your right leg out. Exhale, send your left leg out. Inhale here. Exhale as you draw your hips towards the side, coming into a modified down dog or pike position. Both feet come towards the body. Inhale, extend it out back to a plank. Exhale, head comes towards the mat, hips go towards the ceiling. As you mobilize, lifting those hips up towards the sky, and then coming back into a plank. You've got 3 more. Let me see you. Yes, beautiful. And 2, use that breath. Get into that exhale, lift them up. Good. Last one, make it good. Here we go, guys. You're super strong. Extend those legs long. Drop those knees. Come back up onto, I'm like out of breath. Bum on your heels. All right, we're gonna do more with the wrist. That was just a quick breather in between. All right, a quick breather. If that's a breather. But were you guys feeling that? The momentum, the strength you needed to have in the abs to lift those hips up when we're in that forearm position. We're gonna come back to our quadruped position. Toes are underneath. Just get rid of one of the gliders, and put a glider underneath your right foot, your right toes, coming into quadruped position. Inhale, exhale, step back to your plank. All right? So we're in our nice strong plank. You're going to inhale as you take the foot with the glider underneath the body and out, extended to the side as you come into a modified side plank here, left arm coming towards the ceiling. Exhale as you bring that foot back underneath the body, coming back into your plank. So if I'm facing you, all right, inhale, the leg comes underneath and through, open up to our side plank. Exhale, come back into our full plank position. Last one. Yes, hold it here. All right, you can either hold here, or if you want, inhale that foot down towards the other foot. Exhale, bring it back out to the side. For 3, I'm going to come check you out. 2, 1, open it out wide. You guys are so strong. Bring it back into your full plank position. And then drop your knees and sit back, rolling out those wrists. Yep. Feel that a little bit in those obliques, yeah? We're going to switch feet now. That glider is going to go under the left toes. If at any point this just gets too much on your wrist, you can always grab a low stool or something low and come onto your forearm so you're slightly lifted, and then just remember to rotate the forearm, okay? But let's go ahead and find our quadruped position. Step out into our plank. Good. Inhale, exhale, hold here. On your next inhale, left leg now comes under the body, extends out to the side as we lift up the right arm. Modified side plank. Inhale, come into our full plank position, back to starting. Here we go. Open it up. Yes. And down. Last one. Come out to the side, open and hold. Okay, hold here, or inhale, bringing that foot with glider back towards the other stable foot. Exhale, open it up. Down. Out to the side, 2 more, then check you out. Last one, you got this. And then we'll come back into our full plank position. Drop to those knees, and then push back into child's pose. Whew. I love me some gliders, guys. I love me some gliders. All right. Gently lift yourself up, grab the gliders from behind you, bring them in front of you. All right, we're going to do some work with some extension in the spine. Option, obviously, to put your mat underneath the body, but if you do, make sure that from the chest up, there's no mat. Okay, you want to be able to slide. So we're going to come lying down on our belly. Arms are coming out long in front of us. Legs are long behind us. Inhale, tucking your tail underneath. Okay, so you're engaging those low abs. You're protecting that low back. Exhale, as you lift up through the chest, straight arms, pull those gliders toward the body. Yes. Inhale, lower down. Good. Exhale, lift. Think about lifting with a nice straight spine. That's why we protect the low back, tuck that tail. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Shoulders back and down in their pockets. And lower. 2 more. Yes. And lower. Last one. Up and hold. Hold here. All right. We're going to move forward 2 inches. Exhale, back 2 inches. Forward and back. Woo! Here we go. For 4, 3. Squeeze those glutes. 2. you lower it all the way down, take a break. Hey, back body. Yep. All right. This is really the last thing, and then we're calling it a day because we're already at the end. Inhale to prepare. Tuck that tail. Squeeze those glutes. Exhale, come up into your front extension position. This is going to feel good, okay? We're going to inhale that right arm out and around towards the hip, not opening up, keeping that chest forward. Exhale, bring it back. Why are we not opening up? Because we're trying to mobilize through the shoulder girdle in the back body. Keep going, drawing those abs up and in, squeezing those glutes. Here we go for 4. Looking in front of you, head is part of the spine. 3. I'm going to come check you out. 2. Good. 1, bring it in front and go the other side. For 4. And 3. I got you. 2. Good. Last 1. Bring it forward and lower everything down. Push back into a child's pose and stretch out that low back. I like seeing that towel. Circle out the wrist while you're there. Let's start to bring it down. Inhaling and exhaling into the side and back lungs. Forehead resting on the ground. Releasing any tension in that low back or anywhere else in that shoulder girdle. On your next inhale, walk your fingers over to the left, getting some space in the right side body. On your next inhale, walk your hands over to the right, gaining some space in the left side body. Good. Inhale those hands to center. Exhale, come up into your quadruped position, placing your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Lift your left hand up, inhale, exhale as you weave it underneath the right shoulder, bringing your left ear down to the mat. And breathe, identifying any space that feels tight or maybe even a little sore. A good sore, not a painful sore. And breathe into it. On your next inhale, come back up to our quadruped position as that twist. Exhale as you lift the right hand up and weave it underneath the left shoulder, bringing your right ear down to the mat. And breathe. On your next inhale, come on out of that. Exhale as you extend that chest forward, tail up towards the sky. Inhale as you round through that spine, tucking your tail, pushing away from the ground. Couple of cat-cows here. Finding our neutral spine, and then coming to sit down, one leg across the front of the body, opposite toes pointing behind, arm out to the side, other arm holding onto that shin. Inhale as you lift up and overhead through that rib cage. Wow, that feels good. Exhale, release. Again, inhale up and over. Exhale, release. This is my absolute favorite stretch. Last one, inhale up and over. Let's rotate in that rib cage. Look down towards that ground or shin. Inhale, come out of rotation. Exhale, come out of that twist. Place that hand behind you. Other hand that was on the shin. Inhale as you sweep it up and around, lifting your hips towards the sky. Exhale, lower it down, come out. Good. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower it down. Bring the opposite leg across the body, opposite toes behind. Both sits bones on the ground, arm comes out long, other arm holds the shin. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, release. 2 more. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale as we flex through that rib cage. Exhale as you rotate that rib cage so that you can look down towards the ground. Inhale, come out of rotation. Exhale, come out of that twist. Place that hand behind you. Other hand comes off the shin. Inhale as you sweep that arm around. Lift your hips towards the ceiling. Exhale as you lower with control. Last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Bring both legs in front of you now. Cross your feet. Swing yourself forward. Plant your fingers down on the ground. Extend your legs long. Uncross your legs, coming into a forward fold. Exhale your air out. Inhale, start to slowly roll up. Head coming up last. And we're all set. I hope you guys feel good. Look at this hair, man, every time.